The following program is sponsored by Kaylee's Outdoors. All content is the responsibility of Kaylee's Outdoors. Good morning, hunters and fishermen. It's time now for Catch the Madness, a presentation of Kaylee's Outdoors. Let your friends know that Catch the Madness is on Mountain Talk starting right now.
This is Kelly with Catch the Madness. Glad to have you with us this morning, folks. As always, I'm going to start out with the Pledge of Allegiance. Take off your hat, put your hand over your heart, repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today's show, we're going to have Greg Blymer of Be the Tree. As I said, folks, we've got a great guest with us this evening, this morning, and his name is Greg Blymer, and he has a product out that is phenomenal for hunters. I'm going to start the show by just introducing him, and you'll see as the show progresses what his product is and why I think it's so great. So, Greg, tell us a little bit about just Greg. Who is Greg?
Well, Kylie, I'm just a good old-fashioned country boy down here in Pennsylvania, and a hunter. Basically, I've worked all my life. I'm a working-class boy, and stumbled across this cover scent of mine, and that's where we're at today. I'm just a hunter.
Growing up, Greg, did you always hunt, or did you take it up when you got older?
I took it up when I was about 12 years old. My father passed away when I was very young, so we didn't have that influence in our life until a little bit later on. And my mom started dating somebody that was a hunter himself, and he introduced us to the trapping world and the hunting world. Not so much the archery world, but just hunting in general.
Hunting in general.
And from there, it just became a passion and an addiction, pretty much.
Kind of caught that madness, didn't you, Greg?
Oh, in the worst way. In the worst way.
Pennsylvania has some awesome deer, awesome bear. The trapping's wonderful up there. Small games, it's just overrun with small game. Even the rabbits are coming back. Quail are coming back up there. You got great duck hunting regions up there. You didn't live far from where we were living at there in Pennsylvania, and I can tell you where you're living at down there, that's some massive bucks and stuff in that area. And when you made this product, I'm sure that, you were doing what you thought would make a hunter better than what he is, on a normal kill with nothing. And your product is called Be the Tree. And when I first saw it and read it, Be the Tree, and I'm thinking, what in the world could that be? So I want you to tell everybody what Be the Tree could be.
Well, pretty much, it was my idea when I made this, and I was looking at it from a totally naturalistic point of view. I wanted to be able to make something that was going to conceal a hunter's scent, and what better way to do it than to look at nature? And we spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on camouflage, trying to look like, the woods and the fields and everything. Why not come back and just take it back to its roots? Take it back to when the Indians hunted.
Right.
And when I did that and I found that, now granted it wasn't, just something that I just stumbled upon. I'm like, I'm going to make millions off of this. It was trial and error. It was trying different combinations. we went through over 150 different combinations before we found the specific one that we call Be the Tree today.
Mm-hmm. And you had a lot of people helping you. I mean, it was just, to see what was working, correct?
Yes. I had testers from upstate Pennsylvania to my hometown, to Illinois, to Texas, to Arkansas. I had it all across the United States being tested while we were putting it through the phases.
So 150, and you finally come out with that one specific Be the Tree. And like I said, I've always told people, don't give away your secrets. When you say Be the Tree, that would tell me that this product has to be something of the tree nature.
Yeah. Yeah. And basically, we took multiple, some known cover scents and some unknown cover scents. And we combined them, we infused them into what I like to call a multi-layered cover scent. And what it is when I made this cover scent, I'm sorry about the train going by, but we're at an amusement park right now for my daughter's birthday. But
yes,
anyway.
I'm going to get to that at the end of the show.
But when I stumbled upon this, I didn't want to just, follow suit with everybody else and do what everybody else was doing. I wanted to set myself apart from it. And basically, it was trying to recreate the wheel, so to speak. And when I stumbled upon it, I figured if I can add more to this, if I can add different layers to this, to where not just one is covering the human scent, but multiple. You're talking 7, 8, 9, 10. What if I could do that? Mm-hmm. It would make it 10 times harder for that animal, whether it be a predator, a bear, coyote, deer, hog, elk, moose, any of those. Be able to pick up my human scent.
So, yeah, I'm going to say, ladies, if you're listening, what he's trying to do is the same thing that you get when you buy a bottle of perfume. You've got different layers, like it may be a floral layer, it may be, what you call a musk flavor. There's different layers in your perfume bottle, and this is what Greg's talking about. He's layering the product up in order to get different, whether you, like he said, whether you be just hunting one thing or another, he's layering this up for you guys. So, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Greg. Go ahead. I'm just trying to explain.
Yeah. So, we took all these different cover scents. We found a way to infuse them and layer them to be able to disperse at different rates.
Okay.
And when we did this and we started testing it, we started to find that, we were having deer come within feet of us. We aren't talking yards, we're talking feet. We're talking, we can see the deer's eyelashes when they blink.
That's close.
Yeah, and not only that, but we're getting downwind of all these animals, having coyotes at 10 feet downwind. Which is something that doesn't normally happen.
Nope.
Especially for eastern coyotes. Here in Pennsylvania, and this was, I think, partially due to the success of Be the Tree, because in Pennsylvania, the wind is horrible.
Oh, yeah.
It comes in from every different direction. And you cannot say hunt the right wind, because in Pennsylvania, you could be in the tree stand for 10 seconds, and that wind is going to change direction.
And it's the worst thing in the world. I learned that the hard way, and you're right. You cannot hunt by wind direction in the state of Pennsylvania.
No. So when we started noticing that we were getting these animals coming in downwind during our testing phases, we were like, okay, well, I think this is going to be the one. And so then we made one final test, and we put ourselves into a hunting scenario, and we've actually got video of this final test on our Facebook page, on our website. And at first we started in the morning from a tree stand, 3 guys hunting the exact wrong wind, and we had multiple 150-inch plus whitetails coming in 10 yards downwind.
Oh my
Wind blowing
gosh.
right down. They didn't smell it. So then one of the 3 of us was my brother, and he said, "You know what? Let's go for all the glory in the world."
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at him, and he said, "Put me on the ground." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Put me on the ground." So I thought it was a little bit risky, but we did. We put him on the ground in the afternoon. Me and our cameraman, we stayed up in the tree stand.
Mm-hmm.
So mind you, there was still 3 people's human odor blowing right in the wrong direction, and my brother had deer within feet of him. Coming up, they were sitting there feeding. They didn't even know he was there.
You know, and like you said, we spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on camouflage, and you know as well as I do. You know, Greg, that doesn't always work, and we've got to have products that's gonna work for us with the camo. So, in order to get this, you said that you've used several different types of species of trees or shrubs and stuff like that. Have you found that one is more successful than the other as far as what you were doing at that time?
No, not. I mean, there were some that would just not stabilize.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my combinations. Others, we just didn't think it had what it took.
Okay.
This was when I went through these different combinations, and we're talking over 150. A bunch of us got together and we did a smell test, and we limited them down by small groups until we got down to 10.
Okay.
And then from 10, it went to 7, and from 7 to 4. And once we got down to the last 4 different combinations, and I mean, these combinations, the variances was literally by pipette drop.
Okay.
That's how big the variances were. That's how fine this this mixture that I'm making in this cover scent is. It's actually hand mixed by a dropper to the point to get this. So when we got down to the final 4, I literally had to pull the trigger and say, okay, it's this one. All of them were great, but it was the one just stood out, and that's the one we went with. And it's going to the moon.
So it doesn't matter where you're at in the United States, whether you're hunting bear or deer or predators or what have you. There's just one scent, correct? That you sell for that.
At this point, yes.
Okay. All right. So we don't have to go on your webpage and pick from 30 cents, because that's kind of getting hard sometimes. You got your berries,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So,
Right.
All right. Now we got to the part where you got it in. You got down to the 1 cent that you wanted. So you started producing this. Now, did it catch on quick as far as selling it, or how did people react to that?
Well, obviously, hunters are skeptical.
Right.
And they're going to go off of word of mouth. And that's basically where we took it. We wanted to start out small. And basically that's how it started, was very small, because I was mainly making this for my buddies. Mm-hmm. And then once we got it to where it was, then my buddy said, I think you got something here, Greg. I think you could actually make a run with this stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's when I started pursuing an actual company with this. And that's when Be the Tree got its name. Go ahead.
Once that took effect, I mean, it's like you said, we're kind of skeptical on things. You know, word of mouth passes along everything, especially when you're first starting out. Did you get really good feedback? I mean, really, you know, positive feedback on the product when it first hit the market?
I literally, because that was the only thing I had to base on my product was reviews and feedback. We have yet to date to get a negative feedback from the product.
Well, that's what we want to hear.
I think I've gotten, and there's tons of reviews on my website, but I think there's only one sour note, and I believe it was because the carrier that delivered the package broke one of the bottles, which I in turn sent brand new bottles out right away.
That's a good, because I've had that happen before in the state of Pennsylvania where they've run things that I've gotten too. But that's not your fault. That's more of something that's going on at somewhere else. But anyway, so we've got to the part where we've got it on the market. We're ready to get it to the people. You've gotten it to the people. When people go to your website, what can they expect, Greg? And give us the address for your website.
The website is www.bethetreellc.com.
Okay.
And basically, when you go there, we have an elaborated website and web store. You can view videos. You can view our pro staff and our field staff. We are also sponsoring hunting television shows. Mm-hmm. On the Hunt Channel and other channels. We sponsor Fired Up Outdoors, Extreme Christian Outdoors, mm-hmm. KBO, which is Kirby Brothers Outdoors. They're a smaller web-based show. Okay. And you can also see our affiliates as well, that were other companies that were gracious enough to help us out getting started. So then we moved to the online store, and you can go on there. You can find multiple specials. We have a full line of body wash, conditioner. So our body wash is an all-in-one shower gel. Mm-hmm. The conditioner, we will be coming out later this summer with deodorant and laundry detergent. Okay. We have lotion, cover scent field spray, which is an 8-ounce bottle. And then we also offer a 16-ounce refill bottle. So we've got pretty much every spectrum covered as far as the human odor is concerned. You know,
and that's the big thing, because sometimes, you know, it's a woman thing. Sometimes you kind of slip and want to put, you know, stuff in the washing machine, and you pour in that detergent, and you're going, oh, what did I do that for? And I'm glad to know that you guys are coming out with the what I call washing powders. I don't know what everybody else calls it, but I call it washing powders. It's good to know that you're coming out with that, because that does help a hunter. There's a lot of hunters that have traditions that believe never change your socks, never change your underwear, you know, all that stuff. So it's good to have something like that on the market for them. And I know there's a lot of other companies that do, but once you find a company as you have, that I found with you, I found that, you know, wow, you know, I really like what Greg has done. And the thing about you, Greg, is I found that you really were passionate about what you did with this.
Well, this cover scent is a reflection of my passion for hunting. Mm-hmm. And basically, if I was making it because I wanted to use it, you know, and right. If something doesn't work for me, then it goes on the shelf.
Okay.
And I have to have that confidence in any product to make me a successful hunter.
That's true.
And if I'm not, it's like my cooking. If my cooking isn't good, I'm not going to eat it.
That's true. That's so true. So if your cover scent's not good, you're not going to use it. How does when you get, say you order the bottle and you get it home and you get it out of the package and you start to the woods, explain to everybody and explain to me myself, how do you use your cover scent? Because a lot of people, have different ways of using it. What's the proper way to use your cover scent?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a body spray.
Mm-hmm.
Treated as such. Some people, they believe in scent elimination before cover scent. There's really no wrong way. I mean, there's some really great products on the market today.
Mm-hmm.
But and we're not afraid to say, if you want to use your scent eliminators first before you apply our cover scent,
mm-hmm.
that's fine and dandy. We're just that knockout punch and a 1-2 punch.
Are you gonna come out this year with like a package deal, like where you get the body wash and the conditioner and the deodorant all in one package?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, we offer a Hunter's 3-pack, which is the 8-ounce cover scent field spray, the 12-ounce body wash, all-in-one body wash and shower gel, and the conditioner. And after and by this Saturday, we'll probably be putting a 4-pack where it comes with a 16-ounce refill as well. And as other products start coming into the mix this summer before hunting season really gears up, that's when you're going to start to see the better combo packs coming out and stuff like that. Because basically all we're trying to do is save the hunter some money. Yes, we're making a little bit off of our product,
okay,
but it isn't, $250 for a scent lock suit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. And that, I know people that do that. And I understand why they do that, but that kind of gets a little ridiculous as far as our passion's already expensive. We've got guns, we got bows, we got arrows, the whole 9 yards. So, give us a little something to help us to help a brother or sister out there.
Right.
I want to tell everybody again, the site is called BeTheTreeLLC.com. You can go to it, order your body wash, your conditioner, and then they're coming out with the deodorant and lotion. And also make sure you get your cover scent, get your refill for your cover scent, because folks, you're gonna use this. You're gonna get out there, and 2 weeks into season, you're gonna say, "Dang, I wish I'd have got that 16-ounce refill on that." So make sure you go to Greg's site. His name is Greg Blymer. Am I saying that right? Blymer?
Yes,
Blymer. Okay, and he's out of the great state of Pennsylvania. And if they've got a problem, they can call you, and y'all will work it out. And Greg, I appreciate you being on the show, but I want to do this one thing. Today, Greg is taking his daughter to Hershey Park in the great state of Pennsylvania, and that's why you're here. The train today is her birthday present, and I want to say happy birthday from Catch the Madness with Kaylee, from Kaylee's Outdoors, and from Steady Form. Thank you so much, Greg, for taking time out of your daughter's day to be with us, and wish her a happy birthday for us.
We will greatly do that. Thank you very much, Kylie.
Thank you, and I want you to have a good day, and thank you for being on the show today.
I very well appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, and have a good evening.
Yeah, you too.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you for joining us today at Catch the Madness with Kaylee, brought to you by Steady Form. We sure appreciate Greg Blymer for being on the show today, and make sure you go to his website. Make sure you order your products. Deer season will be here before you know it, and it's good to get them in and get everything ready before you do it. And I'd like to thank you for being on the show, so thank you very much. And folks, thank you for joining us this morning. Be sure to come back next Saturday. We've got great shows planned for you. Also, we've got a remote coming up very soon. You'll be so tickled over that. And some great announcements coming. So make sure you join us, because we would love, love, love to tell you guys.
This has been Catch the Madness, brought to you by Kaylee's Outdoors. You can also listen to this show anytime from the audio on demand section of mountaintalkradio.com or from the Mountain Talk mobile app. Be sure to join us next week at the same time for another exciting episode of Catch the Madness, a paid presentation of Kaylee's Outdoors. The preceding program has been sponsored by Kaylee's Outdoors. Join us again next Saturday at 8:30 for another episode, or listen anytime from the audio on demand section of mountaintalkradio.com.
We all know healthcare has changed drastically. It's quite the puzzle to sort through your options and find a health insurance plan that's affordable and maximizes your benefits. And you're now required by law to have health insurance, or you may pay a tax penalty. So let the Health Markets Insurance Agency help you. They offer plans from over 120 different companies and can even help you obtain government subsidies. Let them do all the research for you and show you how affordable health insurance can be, a service that's at no extra cost to you. Call now and learn your options to find affordable health insurance. 800-398-0651, 800-398-0651, 800-398-0651, 800-398-0651. Health Markets Insurance Agency is a DBA or assumed name of Insphere Insurance Solutions, Inc., which is a licensed insurance agency in all 50 states and D.C. Not all agents are licensed to sell all products. Service availability varies by state.
Due to an upturn in the economy, Main Street Business Loans has pre-approved the release of millions of dollars in small business funding. Your business may already be pre-approved to receive up to $250,000. We've sent out millions of pre-approval letters. We see the economy growing, and our underwriters believe now is the time to invest in your business so you can grow faster and make more money. And we're prepared to give you up to $250,000 to do it. Your funds can be available in 5 days. There are no application fees, no annual fees, just quick access to up to $250,000. If your business did not receive your approval letter to get up to $250,000, call Main Street Business Loans Approval Desk now.
800-430-8785. 800-430-8785. 800-430-8785. 800-430-8785.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our Better Business Bureau A-rated team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. Call now for a free case review and a low price guaranteed quote to get you protected today. Call now, 800-388-4901. That's 800-388-4901. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-388-4901.
I'm here to give you an endorsement for the most amazing sound system I've ever experienced. We installed in our home a device called the Sonos Wireless Music System. And to quote their own slogan, all the music on earth in every room wirelessly is an understatement. With the Sonos sound system, you've got practically the entire music library in the world at your fingertips. You can access anything from stored music on your hard drive to your favorite radio stations and other great services like Pandora, Rhapsody, Sirius XM, and more. You can even listen to different music in different rooms or outside on your patio. Listen, if you love music and you want to have access to all the music in the world at your fingertips, call right now for free information about the Sonos Wireless Sound System. 800-819-8312. 800-819-8312. 800-819-8312. 800-819-8312. That's 800-819-8312.